Alright, so hopefully this is finally working. I hope so. Alright, so it says we're live. Hopefully we are live. Hopefully we are live, guys. Hopefully we are live. I'm actually going to check it to double check. Because for some reason my computer is not wanting to work correctly for me. It's not wanting to show the video in the background. So I mean we might not even be watching anything. Okay, we are. Cool. Sweet. We're live, guys. Alright, so this is your boy Skywalker OG coming at you from K16 and PHR. And today I'm going to be showing you the action that we did have in our Lost Kingdom so far. Here, it's not the first battle we had actually. It's, I believe, the second. But the reason why I wanted to show this is because I believe it's actually like the only mistake I believe that we really made, and that was dropping this alliance fortress so far away from where our city is, where our cities are, where our reinforcements were coming from. Also, it wasn't great timing. We didn't have a lot of people on, um, so that was one mistake we made, and I believe that's really like the only mistake that affected us that we've made so far. I did this as a live so that if anybody had any questions, I could answer them, but I don't know if anybody's going to tune in. I kind of did it at a bad time at reset, so I know a lot of you guys are hitting the Guardians right now. I'm missing it. This is actually the first time I've missed them since I've been in Lost Kingdom, so I'm okay with it. I'm all right with it as long as my alliance doesn't get too upset. I'm good with it. So that's what it is. So yeah, you're gonna see the mistake that we made, and that was with this fortress and the placement of it and how far we had our reinforcements away from it and just the timing. I mean, it was literally, I believe, the only mistake we've made this whole time. Like major mistake. I mean, there's a few things that have happened between members themselves that have been mistakes, but as uh, as a whole, as an alliance, you know, this is the only rough time. And it was mainly just because we were on two flags, so there's actually two rallies going on here. If you can't tell, they have two rallies going on to our fortress. We're taking out the one rally now, but we couldn't get reinforcements there fast enough before the second rally went ahead and munched down that alliance fortress. So it is what it is. I got off work real late, so I was able to capture this actually on my phone, and then I sent it to myself in an email, so I was able to show you guys. Um, but yeah, I mean, I wasn't able to really get in on this. I just got off work. I haven't even got home yet, so I missed in on this. It sucks. I wished I hadn't. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. I don't know why I went through my inventory and stuff. I hope I actually took out a lot of this stuff. So I didn't mean to record some of this stuff. I went through it, but guys, this is I want to say it was like 18 or 22 hours worth of videos that I actually took for this 3 day skirmish, this 3 day war. Um, I mean, it was a war, is what it is, but the first day and a half was the only time they actually gave us a real problem and was choosing to fight back. Ever since then, we kind of have steamrolled a little bit. I mean, we just got them behind their passes at the moment. We're nowhere near like insanely huge compared to any of these guys um, as alliances. But yeah, I mean, we were able to push them back and back into their passes, and that's where they're staying right now. So they have a few farmers that come out and hit us and post about it and brag about it, but what can you do, man? You can't hit somebody that's hiding behind a pass. So it is what it is. But I caught a lot of the actual footage where we were fighting and warring. So I hope you guys enjoy it. There's not too many people tuning in, so I guess I don't really have much to chat about. I was gonna do some chatting on the live chat here and just answer some questions y'all might have. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see who tunes in. If anybody does, if they do, cool. If they don't, it's all right. I honestly didn't mean to record these. I meant to take this stuff out where I was looking through my inventory, um, looking, hitting helps and stuff like that. I actually meant to take this stuff out, but I guess I didn't take it out for some reason. Oh, I was about to say, what am I doing? I know I did actually run Expedition at one point in time because the marches were so far away, and I wanted to test out my new Richard Charles and just see how well they would do in the level 60. Um, so I thought that's what I was doing there, but I believe I edited that out. I hope I did. Like I said, guys, I mean, this was literally like a full day's almost worth of videos that I had to cut and edit. And I'm still learning this stuff, guys. So I mean, I haven't figured out everything. I wish I could just fast forward through some of this stuff for you guys when we get to the boring parts. But yeah, I haven't figured it out yet. Here, if this ever happens, guys, our leaders, our lead wasn't on at the time. Like he was on, but they didn't notice. We had a bunch of people yelling that they were on the way, they were on the way, they were on the way, and we had people sitting around the fort. So we thought people were going to enter it and reinforce it, and that's the reason why it wasn't taken down. But if you ever have this happen, guys, and you've already beat a rally, and you're about to have your fort be taken down, go ahead and demolish it. You already beat them. If we would have stopped there at that point, we would have been ahead, and we would have really crushed them, and it would have been a bad blow to them, and we would have just lost the fort that was building. But that was kind of a slip up, and like I said, I mean, I can't complain. I can't say anything bad about the group that I've chosen, that I've joined. They're amazing players. They're really good guys. They have really amazing strategies. Um, as long as our members follow us, we will definitely go very far in this Lost Kingdom and in future Lost Kingdoms. I mean, this is in future KVKs. This is a good group we have here. I'm very happy to be here. So I hope you guys enjoy this footage of this battle. I hope more people tune in so we can chat a little bit. I don't really have much to say about this war. I mean, I mean, I could try to like talk strategy, but there's not really much strategy that went on here. Um, yeah, I mean, and here I just did this in there because I thought it was hilarious. My boy Jagothian putting in work on Legend FF. Legend FF thought he was hot stuff, and Jagothian just went over there and showed him, yo, bro, you're not the only guy with a full decked out T5 here.
Smashing him? Yeah, so far.
So, yeah.
My YSP is gonna go down though. So
See if we can't turn that down some, maybe. I didn't want to record Discord, honestly. So let's try to take that down some. Yeah, I think so. I believe it's down. Alright. I didn't mean to record Discord. I don't want that everybody to be able to hear what's going on. Oh, what's up, my boy Formix in the house? K50 representing? Yeah. K50, man. Don't y'all got Chisel to go after right now? What you doing, man? Get up out of here. Oh, what's up, my boy Formix in the house? Bro, honestly, I know y'all might be able to hear this in the background, but I do have the video playing on my phone beside me because for some reason Streamlabs will not let me see the live chat. It says invalid parameters. So I'm trying to watch the video and watch the chat so I can speak to y'all. Um, but yeah, at this point, Legend FF, he's like recalling his troops, trying to refill, trying to come back out at Drago. But the one thing that I didn't catch, which really sucks because I wanted to show you guys, was you'll see here in a minute, Legend FF just start to back up and retreat. And the reason why is because Aaron actually kept porting around and was porting around and was porting around and was porting around. And he was waiting until he got beside him, and then Aaron just swarmed him. So as soon as he seen Aaron coming, man, he started retreating and tried to get the heck out of there. But yeah, man, he didn't want none of that, Aaron, bro. He stayed there for a minute just so his troops could get back. But Aaron swarmed him with all 5 marches. That's just what he does. He doesn't need rallies. He doesn't care for a rally. He'll swarm you. He doesn't care how big you are. Dude's crazy. Um, but yeah, man, Legend FF, he got all of his marches back. He was almost burned down from the health bar that I could see. He was about to be completely burned down, and then his last march hit, and he TP'd and got the heck up out of there. And like I said, this was the fort that I showed y'all guys. I just wanted to point it out just so I could explain like one of the biggest faux pas that we did, one of the really the only one that we did, and make sure you guys don't do something like that. Make sure you don't try to overextend where you're at. But yeah, man, this is good stuff. It was fun. It was definitely fun for the first few days. Right now, they're just all behind their pass, and they're not doing too much with us. So that's what we have. I did post this video before, and it was bad quality because I tried to 2 times speed it, um, and then talk over it as well. So it turned out really bad, and quite a few people asked me to repost it, and that's why I did it on the live stream. That way y'all can peep it out, check it out, and chat while you do. It really sucks that I'm doing this at this time, though. I really should have put a little bit more thought into it. I understand this is reset time. Everybody's doing their thing, collecting their gifts, hitting their lost kingdom guardians. So, sure, like not many people are tuning in and watching. Let me see. But hey, we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Just can't leave the pass either. Yeah, bro. That sucks, dude. That sucks for Chiz, man. I mean, I kind of feel for him. But I understand some of the things that the dude was doing, and I don't know, man. I don't want to comment on it too much. But yeah, man. I know y'all got him locked back there, Formix. I know you and K50 over there putting in work. Can y'all still actually hear this? Hear the Discord in the background? I hope not. I hope y'all can't really hear what's going on in the background on Discord. That would suck. That would suck for me. I'd probably get my ass kicked. I mean, oops. Probably get my butt kicked by Jagothian if that was playing in the background. So I hope it's not. Formix, let me know if it's playing. But yeah, here we went. This was actually the first siege. This was the first siege, guys. They came out and and yes, you can hear it. Well, I think I edited all the important stuff out. Honestly. But yeah, honestly, I believe I edited all the important Discord messages out. Actually, I'm like 99% certain that I took it all out. So yeah, it is. It is what? It is whatever. But yeah, guys, this was the first fight with them. We wanted to sit back and kind of wait and see what they wanted to do, and what they chose to do was come straight out the gate. Wow, that's really loud. I know y'all are hearing that too, right? It's so loud. I don't know what that noise is though. It's like a eerie, scratchy noise. I know y'all are hearing that too, right? Started doing it. That's so weird. And then like the sound of the mic just went out for some reason. God, dude, I hate this so much. I have Streamlabs set up too, so I thought it'd be a lot better software to do this. And it's giving me issues too. What can you do? So let the that's just yeah, it's so annoying, guys, so annoying. But anyways, so we got the this was our real first meeting with them. They started building straight out the gate, straight towards us for some reason. I don't know why. They literally just started building straight up towards the middle. I guess they thought that they were going to be able to go to the sanctuaries. I can't hear you at all. Is it still off, dude? Is the sound still off? Nah, B, it's working now. But like I was saying, they were trying to get straight to the Guardians. I guess is what they're trying for. I'm not actually sure what their game plan was. It was totally whack, man. They straight up built out and they didn't reinforce much of anything, and they just started here. They just started field battling us. It there was zero purpose in doing this field battle. Like honestly, guys, there was no reason for them to come in and do this field battle here because they had hundreds of thousands of troops dead, not injured, dead. I don't know if they weren't healing. I don't know what they were doing, but they literally had hundreds of thousands dead. I don't. I don't get it, man. I mean, there was no purpose in the Lost Kingdom. There's no purpose to do something like this, guys. This is just a waste of resources, and they fed in straight to what we wanted. We wanted to see what they were gonna do. We wanted to go down there and pick on them and play with them a little bit, and they fed right into it. There was no reason. We didn't have any flags down here. We didn't have any structures down here. There was no way for us to tag any of their stuff yet. They didn't need it. They didn't need to come and try to fight us. Yo, Formix, let me know how the sound is now, man. Is it Hopefully it sounds a lot better. I don't know what's up with that train noise. It just randomly started doing that. Um, but yeah, I have no idea why they did this. It was pointless. It shouldn't have been done, but they did it. We gave them a lot of spankings on it, and a lot of dead. The main thing I can tell you guys as a moderate spender, much better. All right, cool, cool. Can you still hear the Discord in the background though? I can't put it up in my ear to tell. Um, Let me know if it says anything important so I could stop the stream, man. Cause I don't. I thought I took all that stuff out, honestly. And yeah, bro, I don't need that. I don't need to be giving away that information. I mean, personally, it was all honestly. That's one reason why I waited to post this. Actually, was because all the strategy that we had that we were discussing in Discord was prior prior passes. So it wasn't like anything that's gonna happen after the pass is open or anything. So it's like things that have already been done, honestly. So it's nothing important really. It was kind of like the strat for pushing these guys and how we were gonna build in the kingdom, but we didn't need much of it because they once we beat them down in this area, these guys pretty much gave up, and then we started building up the LTA or ITA, whichever alliance they want to be called. And as well, again, they went ahead, they pushed us for about a day, about a good 8 hours, and that was about it, man. They went ahead and folded too, and just let us take whatever we wanted. So that's that's pretty much it for the for that. I mean, I'm gonna keep playing it for you guys, but now what I want to talk about, I'll definitely answer questions. So I keep checking over on my phone, seeing if anybody's commenting. I see my boy Formix in here. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the support. Um, so I'm gonna give you some information as a free to play or a moderate spender. As you can see, I'm 23 point. Well, I was about 24 million power at the time of this war, and I'm fighting against quite a few T5 guys on that battlefield. If you haven't noticed, there are quite a few T5 on the battlefield. The thing about fighting and skirmishes, wars, things like this, is you definitely want to follow your lead. If you have a T5 player that's not afraid to run out, like we have Jagothian, we have Aaron, we have Koopa J. Congrats, Koopa. Um, but we have about 15. No, no, we don't have that many. We have about eight. Is it eight? I think we have 15 in a whole server. But I believe we have eight in the clan or nine T5 guys. Either way, we got quite a few T5 guys, and just about everybody else is close to it, or 30, 40 million power, somewhere around there. Um, I have a few smaller guys like me, but for the most part, we have a couple T5 guys. And what you want to do as a moderate to middle of the road spender to free to play is you want to know your role. Okay, if you have really good epic commanders and you could pair them and make a support role like a Joan or something, run behind your T5 guys and just poke whoever you can poke with that support role to get their skills popping off. And I don't mean like whoever you can poke as in like go hit a freaking T5 tank. I mean always go with the basic war knowledge first. Okay, what's that? We go for the support or the nuke. If they have a nuke, you want the nuke first. Nuke, support, then tank. That's what you want to focus. That's how your focus needs to be. Okay? As long as you understand that and you're following your T5 players or your bigger players, you can do a lot of damage on the field and actually help your guys a lot. Like a lot, a lot. There's certain parts in this video I may have passed it already. I may not have, but you'll see where Aaron or Dragothian, they're not out of placement. They're not out of placement because they know that we're there with them. Um, but they're getting swarmed. But while they're getting swarmed, us smaller guys like me are hitting their nukes from the back. Well, Dragothian's got his T5, man. He's a tank. He's actually doing decent or winning on that ratio where they got 5, 10 people around him. And then we're just coming in taking basically no damage because they're not focusing us and putting in work behind them. I have multiple reports where I've beaten the T5 Legend FF guy I lost 15k power. He lost 38k, 48k, 58k. I lose 20k. He'll lose 70k. It's because I'm following behind my tanks and I'm essentially supporting them. I'm supporting them. I'm scavenging off of them, whichever way you want to say it, however you want to look at it. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm helping them lose more troops while taking out more of the enemy's troops. So that's perfectly fine with me. I am down for that. I'm always down for making my opponents lose troops and my guys to not have to lose troops. That is definitely the main thing you want to make sure that you know as a free to play player is what your role is. Okay? If your role is to run around and tag farms, I mean that's your role. That's what you're gonna be good at. That's what you need to put your stars into on those kind of commanders, Belisaris, Babers, Sao, things like that. If you're gonna run a support, you want to be either a tanky group or you want like a Joan and a nuker, obviously, so she could spark her skills off a lot. Or actually, Richard Jones pretty decent. Um, yo, what's up, 7 foot? It's my boy from k16 representing. Yeah. So just know your role, guys. I mean, that's the main thing. If you're gonna be a nuker, but make sure that if you're a low end player and you're fighting T5, that you're coming in and you're supporting your T5 players. You're not, don't expect and don't think, because it's not gonna happen, that you could just run into the middle of a bunch of T5 and start wrecking shop. It's not gonna happen. You need to know your role and you need to follow your players to be successful. As you see right here, we have who is this? Is it Dragothian? I was trying to stick with Dragothian. That's why I'm saying his name so much. I was trying to stick with him because he's very good and he's got the troops to be able to back me up. But yeah, most of them guys are T5 on these reports. But as you'll see, I'm like basically tagging around the Richard Charles marches so I can have myself a little tank in front of me. Which isn't bad. I mean, like I said, you got 156 players in your alliance, or 150 or 140. 120 of y'all are moderate spenders. Get behind those 20 spenders. I mean, if you have the correct T5 lead, like they know what they're doing. They don't just have their troops there to throw out money because they can, but they actually know what they're doing on the battlefield. If you follow those guys, they will take you to victory. All you have to do is follow them and break off and try to protect. Act like they're like your convoy. You want to protect them. You want to make sure they don't get too much surrounded. You want to pick off the stragglers. Anybody low, you want to take them out. Um, I mean, you just want to protect these guys. And at the same time, they're going to protect you because everybody wants to focus them. I don't know why. I personally don't. I try to focus the T4 guys because they're going to go down a lot faster. Um, but for some reason, these guys want to focus T5. So with them wanting to focus T5, I took advantage of it. And I went around and hit them from the backside or hit them from the side. I mean, I just made sure that I didn't run head up and try to 1v1 any of these people. Um, but yeah, I mean, eventually maybe you'll see if we get that far into it. If not many people tune in and we don't really have much to chat about, I will go ahead and clip this and add the rest up to a normal, just a normal post because it's getting late actually. And yeah, man, I'm pretty tired. Plus, there's not many questions rolling through YouTube that I could answer. I figured to go live on this one because a lot of y'all wanted to see this video and requested me to show you this video. And I know I missed a few of you guys in the last live stream because my chat wasn't working. So I wanted to try to catch you guys again. But like I said before, though, this isn't a good timing, honestly. This was poorly timed on my part. Um, because it being the reset, I probably should have started an hour later. but I didn't want to start at 9 o'clock and run it until 10 or 11. So that's why I started it this early. But maybe next time. But eventually you'll see on this, we were able to get control of this area, and we actually pretty much sat up and sat around their fortress, and they did nothing. And then we built all the way down to it. You see how far away I am. We were actually able to just sit there on their fortress and build all the way down to it to be able to burn it without them pushing off our troops after the first siege, and this being the first siege. How long has this been raging? Kill them all. How long has this been raging? This war? This actually isn't live, bro. This is not live. I am recording it over live because, like I said, a lot of people had asked to see this again. It's a video that I recorded when we first came in here. Obviously, I added quite a bit more to it, but it was a video that people had seen and said they didn't like the editing on it because I kind of posted it as a joke. I accidentally 2 times speeded it, and it was looking weird and it sounded weird, but it was kind of funny to me, so I posted it. Anyways, this was approximately 3.5 days of warring between two different main alliances. They kind of funneled into two different main alliances, and it was about 3 days, man. It was about 3 days. That's how long this battle raged. I had the first day. I had about 14. I had about 14 or so. Hang on, let me turn off. There we go. Because I keep hearing my Discord that I have on now, and I'm thinking it's on the stream, and it's not. Whatever. Anyways, so the this war raged on for about 3 days, man. It was a fun one. It was a very fun one. We were able to push these guys back behind all the passes. Every one of them are behind their passes now, besides K16, and that will come up soon in the video if we get to it. And again, guys, if I do cut this early, I will go ahead and mark my place on the video, and then I'll do like a part two, title it part two, and post it for you guys to view, so you can fast forward it, rewind it, whatever. Check out some of these reports. That was a all T5 guy, by the way. Aldo is full T5. Them are T5. And the reason why I didn't take this out, and some of these I actually lose on, but the reason why I didn't take this out is because these are T5 guys that I'm hammering, man. Except for a couple of them, these are T5 guys that I'm hammering, and I wanted to show these because of the fact that it's exactly like I was saying to you guys. If you know your role and you follow your role behind your team, you can beat these guys. It's not impossible. You just seen it. Aldo is a full-blown T5 player. He had three marches full of T5 on the field. Legend FF, same thing. Full-blown T5 player. This guy, no. This guy's not. I don't know why he even tried to put his wimpy Sao versus my Moto, but yeah. This was my first go. Oh man, I wanted to actually show you all those reports. I kind of got wrecked. You see, I was at 493 in honor points then. I'm right now currently ranked at, well, I can't say currently because I'm not on the game, so I can't check. But as of the reset, I was ranked 87th from 493. Took me 3 days of cranking it out to get there. But yeah, man, that's where I'm at now. So it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I am also at 25.3 million power. Soon to be at 26 something. Here, I showed this. This is one of our guys. I showed this for the sole purpose. There's actually another one on here that was a very good player and got caught out. But I show this for a reason, guys. And the purpose that I'm showing this isn't to call out our member for doing what he did, but to let y'all understand, yes, you can random teleport, and it will take you off the territory. So you can get in to, to open field this way. I hope I didn't add too much to the chat. I believe it took it down after that. But you can get an open field this way, but you cannot, guys, you cannot do this. You can't teleport into an open field and log off in the Lost Kingdom. You cannot do that. You cannot, you should not. If you are not a whale like Shifty from K50, like Aaron from K5 and K16, like Streegis from what is he, K51? No, not 51. He's in there with Chiskel. Whatever Chiskel's kingdom is. Unless you're one of those guys that don't mind coming back to the game and busting out your wallet to retrain all them troops and to revive all those dead, you don't want to do this. You will get caught. You will get caught hard. The next one I show you is actually a really good player, very, very good player of ours. Um, he will hammer face on just about anybody in the open field. And he has very, very, very high amount of kills. I think it's like 200 something million. Um, but he made the mistake thinking that he could random teleport or TP or bubble under siege, under rally. You can't. You can't, guys. You can if you're being surrounded. If you're being solo hit, you can get up out of there. But if you have a rally that touches your city, as soon as that rally touches your city, you are stuck until that rally is done. It doesn't matter. You're stuck. You're not moving. You're going to be zeroed if you don't know what you're doing. And that's why I wanted to show this, because a lot of people don't know that, actually. Surprisingly, yeah, see, there's where we built down to it and started burning it. But surprisingly, a lot of people do not know that. And I didn't know to the extent of what they didn't know until after I seen my boy Petrie do this. And that's who did it. It was Petrie. He's an amazing killer. He knows what he's doing. And I thought very highly of him. And people were telling him be careful. And I was like, yo, dude's a freaking god of war. Leave him alone. He knows what he's doing. And apparently there's just a few things that, some people, even these killers, just don't know. He didn't know that you couldn't TP or shield under duress, under a rally. And I mean, what his whole point of leaving the area was for was actually to help Deck Island. He was trying to random TP and get close to Deck Island to give him some support. I told him at the point that it was pointless because Deck had already accepted. This is the third rally on him. That account's zero. That's T5. And here's my boy Petrie. Petrie actually did very well. He did very well to hold off a rally. I'm not gonna lie, but they're refilling the rally. They're supporting the rally. They did what they needed to end it. All in all, honestly, Petrie came out on top, and that was because this dude here, Sango, decided he thought he was some hot stuff to solo Petrie, so he had a lot of dead. Don't know why. Couldn't tell you why. They did do very well in zeroing, and, well, not zeroing, he didn't get zeroed, but burning his account. They did very well with burning his city at that time. There was no reason for Sango to do what he did, and he paid for it heavily. Lots of shields, weeks worth so far. How long has this been raging? Lots of shields, weeks worth so far. Oh, yeah, bro. You don't honestly need shields. I mean, you do. Sorry, you do. But if you're on your alliance territory, you can't be touched. If you're on your alliance territory, you cannot be touched. If you know what I mean. If you're on your alliance territory, you can't be hit. With that said, flags only take a little while to burn down, so if they burn down your flag, they can hit you. So what I have been doing, I haven't used many shields. I've used a ton, ton of targeted and alliance teleports. What is it? Territorial teleports. Yeah, territorial. Yeah. See, 240 million kills. Petrie knows what's up. He knows what he is doing. He didn't know about the whole TP and or shielding on the rally though. So that's the only reason why I'm showing this. It's not to call these guys out. It's just to make sure that there's a PSA out there. Guys, don't do this. It's not what y'all want. It's not what you want to do. But yeah, what I was going with that 7 foot is, yes, you might want some shields. You want to make sure that you have your shields, but you don't necessarily need them. What I personally did was I am staying closer to the fortress because the fortress obviously takes hours to burn down. They cannot hit you until you're out of your territory. So until that fortress burns down, they can't hit you. And the likeliness of you being back on before that fortress down is very high. Unless you're a very inactive player, then yes, shield. But if you're a very active player and you know you're gonna be up the next morning or in a few hours, just stay near a fortress, man. Just stay near a fortress. You don't have to use your ports. You don't have to use your bubbles. Just stay near your fortress, and you'll be fine. You'll be very fine. Um, Sorry for having the chat up. See, even some of these guys are telling them, random port, T2 Alliance territory. You can't. That's why I wanted to put this information up there. If you have a rally that touches you, you can't. You can't leave. I mean, unless there was some update that I missed, or somewhere or something. You can't. I'll try to get a spot. Yeah, yeah. 7 foot. Stay by a fort. Yeah, yeah, man. It's decent advice, yeah. See, as you see, Petrie did have quite a bit of power lost and dead troops, but as you see, they took more dead troops, and more of theirs was T5 than what Petrie lost. So, all in all, honestly, Petrie won, in my opinion. In my personal opinion, Petrie won. And the reason why is mainly because Sango tried to solo hit him like a fool and lost a lot of troops in doing so. Not to mention the troops that Petrie lost that are dead aren't 13,000 T5. Yeah, there you go. Oh, never mind, he lost 19,000. I'm sorry, I lied. He actually lost 19,000 T5. Wow. But either way, if I scroll down far enough, hopefully I do. Songo lost quite a bit of troops, which still even out on dead as they lost more. Petrie definitely took the upper hand on that one. He gave them quite a bit more dead than what he had. Yes, he lost a lot more power and he had to heal quite a bit, but I would much rather heal 500,000 troops than to retrain 100,000 or 150,000. I could promise you that anybody will tell you they would rather train troops than have to or heal troops. I'm so sorry. Anybody will tell you they would rather heal troops instead of retraining them. It is way longer to retrain troops. So if you hit me and you have twice as many dead or even 1.5 more dead than I do, I'm happy. I'm good with it. And I'm sure my boy Petrie's good with it too. Actually, I know he is. He built right back up. He wasn't down for long at all. Bro popped right back up. So his troops are still intact. He's good. He's happy. So yeah, but like I said, I wanted to share that information, guys, so I could give you that heads up, that PSA. Stay on your alliance territory. Don't random teleport around. There's no point in it. Well, there's a point in it. You can bubble and have people reinforce you and do like the little weenies over here in WWK where they are right now. They're bubbling Personally, I don't understand why they think that it's worth it to do this, but it's their war. They can play how they want to. But what they're doing is shielding up and then using a bunch of random teleports to teleport all over the place to try to get close to a farmer of ours so that they can tag him. That's it. That's all they're doing. They're reinforcing the city and they're Ubering people around with a bubbled city so it can't be rallied, it can't be hit, just so they can send out calves to hit some farmers. Hey man, I mean if that's what you got to do, if that's what you got to do some little petty, teleporting around. Let me tap your farmer here, tap your farmer there, so I can act like I'm doing something. That's what you got to do. It's whatever. I'm not gonna say it's good. I'm not gonna say it's bad. I mean, I know with you doing that, you're wasting a lot more gems than my alliance is, so I'm happy with it. I would rather have somebody out on the field for 30 minutes and farming up more resources than have to spend $20 or $5 or $10 to go get myself some more bubbles because I just wanted to go hit some farms. And, that's my opinion. Gems are a lot less expensive than I mean, resources are a lot less expensive than gems. So, you tell me, guys. So here we have Kill. WWK. All right, Kill made an agreement with us that they would, I guess, support us as long as we supported them type deal. Basically, we made sure they didn't get ran over, and they made sure we didn't get ran over, which I personally think it's benefiting us more. I mean, them more. So I don't think we really needed them. With that said, shout out the Kill Alliance and from K16 and everything they've done because they have supported us and helped us out and been there every step of the way like a good diplomacy should. And they've participated quite well. And as you can see here, we participated to help them. The WWK knew that they couldn't mess with us, so they tried to pick on Kill because Kill's quite a bit smaller. But Kill knows what they're doing. I mean, that's what I honestly think is kind of funny in this Lost Kingdom is you have WWK, you have VNM. These guys are against us. They're like VNM right now is 400 million power below us, not big far at all. And then you got Kill. I think Kill's like ranked fifth or sixth or something. They're quite a bit smaller than we are. They're quite a bit smaller than everybody else. But these guys are coming out the gate swinging, ready to fight. Yes, they're helping us, our side, but they could have just as easily not. And I believe they would still be on the battlefield, still trying to fight us right now if we would have warred with them instead of allying with them. That's my personal opinion. I believe Kill is Warriors. I believe they have a decent strat. And I honestly don't at this point, WWK and LTA and all of them, unless they're just like they got this strat that's going to be a secret strat and they're going to break it out like a nuke and bomb us or something, I don't see them being too much of a threat. I mean, even their T5 guys we can handle. So I I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't like bad mouthing any clan or alliance. I don't like talking crap. I like for our actions and our war and our strategy to speak for itself. And at the end of the day, a win's a win or a loss is a loss. And that's what we're going for, boys, is a win. So that's what we're hoping for. I hope y'all guys are enjoying some of this action that we're getting footage of. As I said, there's some things that came through, like this stuff where I'm just looking at my city, I'm checking things out. Because this was a long 18 to 20 hour video that I had to edit, so I missed quite a bit of things. Quite a bit of things. But I'm not going to talk too much longer. I see there's not too many people joining in. I got, let's see, who got in here this earlier? Russian Mafia. Russian Mafia. So we got Russian Mafia, 7 foot, and Formix in the chat. That's it. But it's cool, guys. I like putting out this information for y'all and letting y'all see this action and trying to help a bit. I hope at any point in time that my videos help you guys. That's really all I'm doing this for. Um, I don't care to get, a million subscribers. I just want to give this information for my free to play or my moderate spenders and also my boys from k16. Um, miss you guys. Y'all are cool. Most of y'all. I hope y'all enjoy this video, and I hope y'all enjoy all my videos, and I hope it helps you guys. That's definitely the whole point of me doing this. And yeah, man. I mean, it's not all about me. It's just to help out and give out information. Sometimes I can give out information, and somebody will hit me up and be like, "Hey, man, here's some updated information. Here's this. Here's that," and it helps me learn as well. So yeah, man, I appreciate this community. So far, everybody's been very, polite, nice, well managed. So far, I haven't had any toxic people. I've had a few jokers in there, but it is what it is, guys. We're getting close to 100 subscribers, so I really appreciate that. Um, it's really cool. I don't expect this channel to blow up. If it does, that's dope. It's awesome. But like I said, my main focus is just to help you guys make sure that we're all on the same page and that we're all enjoying this Rise of Kingdoms game. Because I quite enjoy it. I like reading the reports. I like seeing the action. I like everything on it. So here, this isn't, you don't want to do this in a battle. I'm fighting in front of his castle, and I'm fighting, like I'm sitting there trying to antagonize him. Gotta go to bed, get to bed though. Great advice, great footage, gotta get to bed. Okay. Yeah, 7 foot, no problem, man. You have a good night, bro. Um, I hope to talk to you later. Yeah, man, have a good one. But anyways, you definitely don't want to sit in front of somebody's castle like that because they can just come out and pop you. But as you can see, I have my Richard Charles out, and I really, really, really wanted to test out Richard Charles. They got wrecked. But at the time, my Richard was only 41, 4-star or 5-star, and that's a bad no. Let me explain something real quick for you folks. First off, yes, in my opinion, Richard should lead Charles because you want Charles as your garrison commander. Now, with that said, my Charles was set for garrison commander. So I chose to throw out my 5-star Richard. He's level 41. Whatever. They're about the same skill level. Cool. Well, now, if you're not getting rallied and you don't plan on accepting a rally, put your Charles on a proper defensive tree, infantry tree, to put him as the lead if he's like mine is, which is 6-star, level 51, quite a bit higher than my Richard. He brings more to the table as leading commander. I should not have been a dingbat and sent my Charles or my Richard leading. That was a terrible decision on my part, and it won't happen again. It won't happen again. I can tell you that much. I will give you an update. He's level 50 now. Halfway to 6-star. He's at 49.97 or something, 49.79 to 6-star. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's nice stuff. Let's see what we're doing here. Not too much. Not too much. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna post the rest of this video probably tomorrow morning, or well, actually tomorrow night, because I'm definitely not gonna wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning just to post this video. I leave for work at 6 a.m. about 6:30. So yeah, that's not happening. Um, but there wasn't too much action after this on this term. It was actually, I don't even think, I think this was most of the action. Actually, there was a little bit more So I will post it. It's about 15, 20 minutes worth of more fighting, more skirmishing. But for the most of it, guys, this was pretty much it, man. WWK gave us our biggest battle. Um, LTA didn't do too much, so that is what it is. Like I said, I will cut this and I will post it for you guys that want to see the rest of it probably tomorrow afternoon. Most likely tomorrow afternoon. I will also be posting my. Let's see, because I'll probably record it tomorrow. Let's do. Who do we want to do tomorrow, guys? Who do we want to do tomorrow, guys? I'm going to do another in depth. I've done Boudica, I've done Pelagius, I've done Osman, and I've shown a little bit of Lohar. I'm not doing a whole one on Lohar. That'd be pretty pointless. He's just a peacekeeper. That's it. That's all he is. It's for leveling your commander. He's a peacekeeper. Um, Formix, I told you about the Lohar glitch, bro. Um, yeah, bro, don't worry about keeping it on your hat. Lilith already knows. So, yeah, dude. That's something that apparently Lilith has known, actually. So I don't know if they're going to fix it, if they plan on fixing it, but I have been informed Lilith already knows about it. So yeah, it's not a secret, guys. Your little heart glitch isn't a secret. It's, yeah, a lot of servers know it. Abuse it while you got it. Abuse it while you got it, I guess. But yeah, this is your boy Skywalker OG, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this little war clip video, what have you. I enjoyed having you few guys in the chat. I definitely will do this at a way better time next time. I had my last one up on Osman, guys, for like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and I had like 45, 50 people join in. So I definitely did this at a bad time. But whatever. It is what it is, guys. It's your boy Skywalker OG from Phoenix Rising in the Lost Kingdom, dominating the Lost Kingdom with my boys. Until next time, peace out.